What's up, everybody? This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Saturday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, before we start today's matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, I just wanted to show you the playoff brackets from last weekend, from last episode. So as we won 69-0 over the Minnesota Vikings, the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Seattle Seahawks 38-24. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Atlanta Falcons 31-21, and the Chicago Bears will be playing their first playoff game of the postseason against the Philadelphia Eagles. So, in the wildcard weekend for the AFC, the Miami Dolphins beat the Kansas City Chiefs 26-20. The Tennessee Titans beat the Indianapolis Colts 24-21, and the Cleveland Browns defeated the Las Vegas Raiders 34-17. So we'll see you guys at kickoff time against the Dallas Cowboys. Alright, so whatever it takes, we need to win this game, and we battle off for against the Dallas Cowboys for a third time.
Tonight, from London, England, it's the NFC Divisional Round playoffs on EA Sports.
So this last year's Super Bowl winner, Dallas Cowboys, who they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
As we'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the London Bulldogs taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Here are the divisional round. It will be the Eagles and the Bears will be facing off the divisional playoff round. And if the Bears win, we'll be traveling to Chicago next week to face them off because they're the number 1 seed. We're the number 2. So the Dallas Cowboys will be ready to kick off here in London. So Jalen Ramsey will be ready to return here for the London Bulldogs. So now they're going to get stopped there at the 30-yard line. So this will result in a first down and 10. And we see Ben Roethlisberger ready to step onto the field for the first time today. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. So now Roethlisberger, I feel like I'm just going to run it in for a first down, and he does get it. Gain of 11 yards, by the way. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 as we are at the 41-yard line. So we're going to use the flip screen here for our offense. So now 1st and 10 from the 41. Roethlisberger looking to throw, passes it to Fitzgerald. Turns out there is a flag. It is an illegal block in the back, and it's a defensive pass interference on Jordan Lewis. So we're going to definitely accept that because we want to get our first touchdown of the game. So now this will be a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger ready to throw. That is going to be incomplete there. 0 for 1 that time, as this will lead into 2nd down and 10 here for the London Bulldogs. So now we're at the 30-yard line. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to be ready to throw. So he's going to throw this, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. 0 for 2 there. 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line here in London. So now Ben Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw this football, and Larry Fitzgerald gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 30-yard reception there, and this will be a 7-0 lead here in London, England. All right, there was the kickoff, and then there was an apparent fumble recovered by Malcolm Jenkins. So this will result in a 1st down and 10, and we're just going to skip the booth review because I'm not going to do that. And Dallas apparently has possession of the football, so we get to see Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott step onto the field for the first time today, the offensive duo for this Dallas Cowboys team. Both drafted in 2016, by the way. Zeke Elliott from Ohio State and I believe Dak Prescott was a Mississippi State product, so this is going to be a 2nd and 1 now for the for the Dallas Cowboys. As Zeke Elliott gets it down to the 45-yard line for a gain of 5 yards, so this will result in a 1st down and 10. We are at the 45-yard line here, so now Dak Prescott, he's going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott, and he's going to get stopped there at the 45. He does not lose nor gain any yards. 2nd and 11 now for the Dallas Cowboys. So, 2nd and 11 from the 45. Dak Prescott, he's trying to look for a receiver. He passes it to CeeDee Lamb, who played at Oklahoma previously before being drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to blitz here on defense. 1st and 10. They're at the 42, so now they're going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott, and he's going to get stopped there at the 42. Does not lose nor gain any yards there on that play, by the way. So this is now going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Cowboys. So he's going to get sacked. The ball is out. London recovers. And Landon Collins is going to take it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, 1st defensive touchdown of the game. And I believe this is either our 4th or this is our 3rd or 4th defensive touchdown of the postseason, as we defeated the Minnesota Vikings last episode 69-0. I'll have that video. I'll have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that out. So we'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. All right, now this is 2nd and 10. Beginning of the 2nd quarter now. Ezekiel Elliott runs it, and he loses 3 yards on that play. So this is now going to be a 3rd and 13 here for the defense, here for the Dallas Cowboys offense. So Dak Prescott throws the ball. That will be resulted in an incomplete pass. So this will lead into a 4th and 13. Jalen Ramsey ready to return this punt here for London. So now Chris Jones of the Dallas Cowboys will be punting this away, and Jalen Ramsey will return for London. So now Ramsey, he's ready to return, and he's going to get stopped there at the 32, as this will result in a 1st down and 10. So now we're going to use the we're going to use the passing play on 1st and 10. So now Ben Roethlisberger he's going to run it in, and he's going to get stopped there at the 46-yard line. 2 rushes, 25 yards in. So this will result in a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use a PA stretch shot here on 1st and 10. So we're at the 46-yard line. So I'm going to throw the ball, use Ben Roethlisberger. I'm going to pass it deep to Odell Beckham Jr., and he gets this one into the end zone. Touchdown. And Trent Williams seems to be down and hurt. So the London Bulldogs are now taking this lead 21-0 here in London, England. All right, now Trent Williams has an elbow bruise, so he's going to be back in the game. So now this will be a 1st down and 10 here for the Dallas Cowboys. So now Dak Prescott, he's looking to throw. That will result in an incomplete pass. So this will lead into a 2nd and 10 here for the Dallas Cowboys. So still at the 34-yard line, by the way. So they're going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott, and he's going to get stopped at the 36 there. So this will result in a 3rd down and 8, as we're going to use a dollar formation here for our defense. And the 2-minute warning is about to come up. So Dak Prescott, he gets sacked. All right, now this will result in a 4th and 15. So Jalen Ramsey will be ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs, and he's going to return it. Last episode, he returned it. If you guys watched it, he returned it, and I think in the 3rd or 4th quarter, he returned it all the way to a touchdown, and the Bulldogs would eventually win this game 69-0. And we advance on to the divisional round, and we battle off against the Dallas Cowboys like we are doing it right now. So Ben Roethlisberger has 124 passing yards in this football game. So he's stepping up and moving the chains and getting 1st down. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 24. And I'm going to throw it to Rob Gronkowski, and he's going to get this into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. First receiving touchdown of the game, and it will now be 28-0 here in London. David Njoku there gets a fumble recovery for a touchdown after the kickoff. So we'll see that replay again. So they lose the ball, and Dallas attempts to return it, and the ball gets knocked out of their hands. So he loses the ball, and apparently David Njoku returned it for a touchdown, and it will now be 35-0 here in London. So we're going to take a break. Jalen Ramsey gets a fumble recovery for a touchdown, so they'll show you the replay of it. So Dak Prescott intended to throw the ball to Michael Gallup, and Thomas Davis Sr. knocked the ball out, and then Jalen Ramsey will show you a replay on that. All right, now this will be the replay. So Dak Prescott, he attempts to throw the ball to Michael Gallup, and Jalen Ramsey, he just returns it, breaks tackles along the way, and he will get this into the end zone for a touchdown, and it will result in a 43-0 lead because we're going to do a 2-point conversion. We'll see you guys at the second half. So anyway, we're ready to return the punt here, and Chris Jones punts this away. So now we got Jalen Ramsey ready to return for the London Bulldogs. So now he's going to return this out, and he's going to get stopped there at the 39. So this will result in a first down and 10. So we're going to use a running play here for our offense. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to hand the ball off to Mark Ingram. So he's going to run this out, and he's going to get stopped there at the 41. And we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now we're ready to kick off the second half. So Jordan Berry will kick it off. So he's going to kick this, and the Dallas Cowboys will be ready to return. Tony Pollard here ready to return this, by the way, and he's going to get stopped there at the 32. So this will result into a first down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to use a blitz play here. We're going to use a 4-3 formation here for our defense, and we're at the 32. So now Dak Prescott, he's going to get sacked, and it's by Landon Collins. It was 0.5 sacks because there was another player that did a sack as well. So London has 3 sacks on defense so far in this football game. So that's pretty good for them if they want to win this game, which they are. And it's 43-0. Dak Prescott throws the ball. It's going to be incomplete. So this will result in a third down and 15 here for the Dallas Cowboys. So they're at the 28-yard line. So now Dak Prescott, he's going to throw it, and that will result in an incomplete pass. So this will result in 4th and 15 now for our offense. So for the Dallas Cowboys offense. So Chris Jones, he's going to punt this away, and Jalen Ramsey will be ready to return again. So he's going to return this out, and he's going to get stopped right around the 50-yard line. All right, now this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Ben Roethlisberger passes the ball to Larry Fitzgerald, and he will get stopped at the 2. And apparently Larry Fitzgerald is down and hurt, so they're going to take an injury timeout. So what am I going to do? I'm going to use a passing play, and I'm thinking of passing the ball to Alejandro Villanueva, the United States Army veteran. So he throws the ball incomplete, and this is going to result in a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd and goal, excuse me. So we're going to use a strong formation here for our offense. So we're going to think about using Golden Tate as our receiver. And Ben Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw the ball, and he gets sacked. And this is going to be a 3rd and goal now. So Larry Fitzgerald has a pectoral strain, so he should be able to be back in the game, and I'm putting him back in the game. So 3rd and goal now, and I get sacked. So this will result in a 4th and goal, as we have to do a field goal try here for about 29 yards in. So we should be able to make it, and we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. Adam Vinatieri kicks it. It's good. It's 46-0 here in London. Okay, now we're ready to return a punt here for the London Bulldogs. So now It's going to be a touchback apparently. Oh, no, wait, he's going to return it. And Jalen Ramsey, he's going to break tackles along the way. He's going to return this all the way. No one's going to stop him. He's going to get it into the end zone apparently, and he does. Touchdown Bulldogs. So now this is going to be a 109-yard punt return for a touchdown. So now this is going to be 54-0 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. And we'll see you guys when we are back on offense. All right, now it's 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. We only got a minute and 8 seconds left to go. And the Dallas Cowboys are trying to step it up. They're trying to aim their way to get their first touchdown of the game. So 137 yards for Dak Prescott. So we're going to use some zone coverage here on 2nd and goal. So now Dak Prescott, he is going to get sacked and the ball is out. So Dallas will recover there that time. So now this will result in a 3rd and goal for the Cowboys. So now Dallas, they're going to throw the football. They're going to pass it to Amari Cooper. No, it's not Amari Cooper. So this will result in a 4th and goal. So they're going to convert on 4th down. So they're not going to do a field goal try with only 5 seconds to go. Can they score at least one touchdown? And it is picked off. Richard Sherman, he's going to return this all the way. No, wait, it's not Richard Sherman. So now this will be a pick 6 to remember. So he's going to return it all the way. And that is going to be a touchdown for the 104-yard touchdown return. It is Richard Sherman, by the way. And the London Bulldogs win this game 60-0. And they will advance on to the NFC Conference Championship game. Either to battle off against the Philadelphia Eagles or the Chicago Bears. And this was a pretty good game, I'd have to say. So all I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, now Ben Roethlisberger had a 145.8 passer rating, 5 out of 8 there, 158 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Dak Prescott, 64.2, 14 out of 22, 148 yards, and 1 INT. That was the very end of the game. Let's see. Receiving wise, Ezekiel Elliott, 5 receptions, 26 yards. Larry Fitzgerald, 3 receptions, 80 yards, and a touchdown. So, Odell Beckham Jr. had 1 reception, 54 yards, and a touchdown. And Rob Gronkowski had 1 reception and 24 yards and a touchdown. So, Landon Collins had 2.5 sacks in this game. Preston Brown had 2. Jonathan Allen had 1.5. Devin McCourty and Jalen Ramsey all had 1. So Richard Sherman had the only INT of the game. He returned it for 107 yards, and it was a touchdown. So defensive touchdowns, Landon Collins, Richard Sherman both had, and Jalen Ramsey all had fumble recoveries for touchdowns. So punt return wise, let's see, five punt returns, 218 yards, 109 of the longest, and that was his touchdown for Jalen Ramsey. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.